What's going on, everybody? This is Coach D coming at you with some more marketing tips for beginners in less than 7 minutes. Okay, all right, so if you want to get some more lead sales, you want to find out about these tips and tricks and tools, all right, that I have in my arsenal, okay, so that you can be able to skyrocket your business, and you're definitely in the right spot. All right, now I do this by focusing on the 3 M's of entrepreneurship. We're talking about the mindset, marketing, and multiple streams of income, baby. All right, so you're in the right spot. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Ring the bell, baby, because we're about to get into some tips that you can use right now in your business, and I'm giving it to you in less than 7 minutes. Let's go and do it. All right, I'm going to show you guys a strategy real quick on how I use, to be able to build my email list, how I actually was able to use the Social Prospector Pro tool. So I did a combination of things. Let me show you real quick. So what I did was I did a Facebook Live, and I use a tool to do a Facebook Live and stream it to YouTube at the same time. All right, so that's just kind of, to kind of get myself out there without having to be in all these different places it appears that as if I am. But anyhow, the idea is I did a Facebook Live, and I'll show you real quick. This is the live I did right here, right? So, and you see it was just 47 minutes ago, right? So I did this live giving some value, right, in there. Now, before I went live, what I did was I primed the news feed using Social Prospector Pro, whereas basically we can go through and it'll, go through and comment on other people's posts. So that way they have a chance to see my live once it pops up on Facebook, right? Just kind of helps me out with the engagement. So that's one thing that you can do with Social Prospector Pro. And I did another video on that as well. But the feature that I want to talk about today real quick is once I did the live, right? Then I had people who commented, obviously there's going to be some people who comment on your post, right? Which is pretty cool. So what I did was the call to action that I had inside of my live, I was just telling people about learning to market. So when people commented on my post, I went back and invited them to give them some information about, my marketing training that they could plug into, right? The same training I use. So a link. So I went inside of Social Prospector Pro, and I used the auto commenter tool right here, okay? And I linked it up to that particular post because that's just how you do. But the point of the matter is, I linked it up to that using Social Prospector Pro, did the auto commenter, and each time I gave them the link. I said something different each time, like, hey, fam, learn to get free leads here, and gave them a link, to my lead magnet to get them free leads, right? And that's what I did. Really, it didn't take no time at all. And like I said, I'm sure I did another video on how to set this up. But the point is that that's the strategy on using the auto commenter tool inside of Social Prospector Pro, right? So let me show you what happened. All right. So I'm gonna just close that tool out, right? So let me show you what happened. So down here, I'm gonna show you the comments. Can I show all the comments? I want to show all the comments. Real-time comments, newest comments. Let's say newest comments, I guess. All right. And you see here. All right, this person here, 𝗀𝗲𝗀𝗲, okay? This is a person, must be like a new Facebook friend. I haven't communicated with her yet, I don't believe. So anyway, you see here, she commented, and each person I replied, right, with that particular link. Okay, let me show you here. I said, on this one, say, hey, fam, learn to get free leads here, right? All right, cool. So what happened was, after I did that, okay, and mind you, this was, what did I say, about 49 minutes ago? So mind you, after I did that, then I get a notification that I have, a new lead, because when someone actually opts into my marketing system that I use, and I'll make sure I leave a link for that down below. But the point is, once they opt in, then I get a notification. So I got a notification. I actually got 2 notifications at the time, but I'll show you here. And hopefully you guys can see that. All right. In my Leads Pro. All right. It lets me know that I had a notification. All right, at that time. Okay. All right. Now I'm just not showing her email address. I didn't want to show her email address, but it was her. Okay. That opted in. 𝗀𝗲𝗀𝗲. All right. Because I recognize the name inside of the email. All right. But so the point of the matter is that the tool actually works because this young lady, she was not on my email list before. I don't even think we've ever talked before or anything. I don't, recognize her. But all it took was just using a little, creativity. Okay. And using the tool, right? So I didn't have to go back and, comment on everybody's post, right? It's time consuming, right? So I let Social Prospector Pro do the work for me. And now I have a person on my leads list, right? And now she's getting the free value that I was given. And now the system that I use for that, to collect my leads, that system is going to be automatically following up with her, giving her some more value and inviting her to now sign up with me into the program. And all of this was based upon that I gave some value here on the live, right? But even more so is the fact that I use Social Prospector Pro, the auto commenter tool, to make that happen like an autopilot. You know what I mean? So that's really cool. And it's a really good way to build your email list, kind of like, use your social media, especially Facebook, when you're going live, use this tool. All right. And you can grab that tool down below. I'll make sure I leave a link down below. You can go ahead and grab that tool. But use that tool when you're going live and you're doing a good live, good content, man. Or even if you're doing a Facebook post, you give some good content and you're letting people know that, hey, you help people get leads or whatever it is. Give your call to action, right? Put that link down there in that auto commenter tool and let it ride, baby. Build your email list and get some leads and sales for your business. I hope you found some value from this video. And if you have, then let me know. Go ahead and put down in the comments, say value bomb. Go ahead and put that down in the comments. Then go ahead and hit the subscribe button right there and ring that bell so I can let you know the very next time I come out with some content just like this, I'm hitting you up. And to get started creating income online and leveraging my top tools and resources to really explode your results, then go ahead and click the first link in the description to get started with me. And you better buckle up because we're about to take this ride to the top. All right.